That's not good. It's a hot or cold delay. Well, I'm going to say cold because it's now 42 in here. I just fired that thing up. It is 10 to 10. And I got this thing going. Plug soup. Believe it or not, the tank in that thing were both found at the curb. I have the pot and everything complete. The pot's like brand new. Oh, that might be loose. It is. That's why the flame is crooked. Yeah, shit, I didn't check that. Anyways, it's full. That's a different pot, stainless steel. The other one was aluminum turkey pot. Yeah, it's moving on me. Shit. What about start of the show? Sun shining, gorgeous. Balmy 32 Fahrenheit right now. It was 20 when I got up. Everything was frosted. Of course, the sun melts it off pretty quick. See, still frosty. I gotta get new hoses for my power steering. Leaking. Don't know which one. Might as well replace both of them. So this is a couple other trinkets I found at the curb. That one and that one. They both work. Guy was moving. That okay. This is a power planer, belt driven. Probably got the same old motor that I took apart the other day on it. Oh no, that's not the same age. It's a younger motor. And this one's got the bag and everything. It's a Craftsman. I fired it up, it runs. Ignore the wheels. I don't know what they came off. Oh, they came off of my trailer dolly. I put bigger wheels on. I don't know how bad and good a shape that blade is in. It doesn't look that bad at all. Still has lots of color on the blade. So I got three freezers. That was also free at the curb too. They're both listed for sale. Drill press, chop saw. The only downfall about this chop saw, when you push the thing down, the blade guard don't come up. I think the spring is messed up on it, so. But it still works, you know. Put a bungee cord or something on it to just keep it up, whatever. Your call, but we'll see if anybody's interested. That I did buy. It's on its own stand. Should be a table saw in here too that I found at the curb. Yeah, there it is. A heavy duty. Look at that thing. It's a construction grade portable table saw. It has its own feet and everything. Everything's there. Works great. I've used it many a time. People just throw. With that one, was a shop vac was with it. I sold that already. I don't need that. I got about 10 of them in the house, so don't need any more. Don't mind me, I got a bit of the snipples. These pipe clamps are up for sale. There's another one there. Do you know anything about them? So, yeah. But anyways, so you don't get to see in there too often. I lowered that, as you can see, so I could get the door open this winter. I actually got to use my toy a couple times this winter. This little girl right there. I got to use her a couple times. See? Yeah, she's wow, almost 14 years old. I think I bought it at the same time I bought the other riding mower. And it's 14. I bought them both brand new. Got a good deal on that one. Sears was liquidating at the time. So yeah, it has heated hand grips, as it says there. Easy steer. Got levers on the handles. You can steer with that one or that one. 2 reverse, 6 forward speeds. 14.5 horsepower. It's a, what do you call it? Oh. Same as my riding mower. Tecumseh engine. There we go. I like my Tecumsehs. So. There's an old girl you don't see too often. Steel tub. There's a lot of cast aluminum on here. On the front of the door. Looks like a dryer motor. Yeah, Maytag. It's all aluminum. Well, that one, it might be partial. Let me see. My hand's getting cold. No. It's all Snow White. We don't like Snow White. Oh, the wife's home from the grocery store. So anyways, I got that running. I might end up bringing that in the garage. Depends if it'll do anything here. Oh, the water's starting to boil. Okay, it'll work. Alright, back in the garage when it's not freezing. That's on low. That thing does a good job. Look at that. Got it up to 50 in here already, so we'll let you know how Plug Soup is doing. I think we're boiling. I had to dump a little water out because we were over splashing it and put my fire out. What I'll do with my pot, there it is. I could actually bring that in the garage and take it off there and just leave the stuff in it. Turn that off, bring the pot in. Poop. Bear with me. Oh, that'll be a little warm on the hand. Let's see if I can do this without dropping you. Haven't had you in here in a while. Okay, why aren't you tilting anymore? Oh, I see. I got you wrong. There we go. Now you tilt. How's that? Is that good? Close? Oh, look, the battery warmed up. Now it's charging. Door. I don't know how well you can see what I'm doing. You can't. There. This guy will do right away. Yeah, you don't want to be sticking your hands in there. Take a couple out for now. Put the lid back on. Do these up right away. Yeah, I'm flipping you left, right, and center. Sorry if that's too loud. Let's see how well this pulls out. Nice and soft now. Oh, look at that. Comes right out. Bada boom, bada bing. See, Plug Soup. Just a hunk of rubber now. And yeah, I think that's strippable. You could probably pull the wire right out. Nope. It ain't gonna come out. It's already cooled off too much, so it goes in the stripping bucket, which is below you. Okay. So well we can get these apart. Been a while since I've done any of these. Like I said, it's been a while. See the smoke coming out the other end. Look at that. Wire and all, eh? Beauty. Most people cut the brass ends off right there and throw the rest in the shred bucket or even in the garbage, which I think is the least. The ground's always a temperamental one. Look at that, eh? That's why we do it. With the rubber. Still got to take the other part off, but that comes off pretty easy. It's just getting it out of these plugs is the hard part. Gotta thank a scrapper for this idea out in England there, in Britain, wherever, the UK. His name was Snobby Scrapper. Snobby Scrap Picker. That one broke. Oh no, it came out. Okay. Made me fight a little bit. So you get the gist of it. So that's how we do it. Little ones are easier to do this way too. You don't need to do the little ones boiled, but it does make them easier. They just slide right out. Empty. Since I have them anyways, you know. This one's got a screw in the middle. Wonder what that up with that, eh? If you know you're going to do oh, see, the wire stayed in with that one. There it is. Wonder why it stayed in. Doesn't want to come out. Maybe it has something to do with that screw in the middle. I don't know. It goes in the shred bucket then. It still has goodness in it, right? Nah, I'm just doing this on a Sunday just to stay out of the wife's hair for a little bit. She's making homemade chicken noodle soup in the slow cooker. Everything from scratch, right down to the noodles. Showing off her talent again. Well, the first batch is pretty well done. I can pretty well turn my heater off now. I'm getting warm. Getting very warm. It's almost 60 in here. There. Makes it a little quieter in here. Well, you don't realize this. It says quiet technology on it. I wonder what it was before it was quiet technology. You know, this garage is pretty drafty, so propane fumes are not building up. But if you're gonna die, that'd be the nicest way to go. You pass out and die in your sleep, right? At least I think that would be the better way to go. There, first batch is completely done. It's another one. I bought that one. $5.99. Okay, it says $5.99 on the outside, $2.79 on the inside. I don't remember what they charged me. I got it at the Goodwill. We're going back outside to get that thing going again. That thing over there. In case you're wondering how I stripped the little wire off, I just stick it back in the vise. I have my oldest pair of nippers and just do that to it. Comes right off. And I grab my newer pair to cut it. Copper free. That's how I get the little bit of extra off. These pair are older than as long as I've been married, so I found them on the highway. I was working for a company called UAP back then. Now it's called Napa Auto Parts. And I did everything there. Delivery, paint mixing, shipping and receiving. So, and that's what convinced me to buy this company over and over again. Klein. They're an American-made company. Well, you should buy Canadian. Well, they don't make them in Canada. They sell them in Canada, but they don't make them here. Oh, that one's going to be trickier. He came right out of the brass. So. I know the whole world's gone nuts, and I don't want to get into it because you don't want to hear me rant about it. So, enough said. So that's how I do it. See? Comes right off. Oh, there's one little strand of copper in there. Gotta get them out. Can't throw that in the garbage. And then you just cut off the rest of it. The next batch is already sitting down there waiting to be done. There isn't much in it for big plugs. And I really don't have to do this with the little plugs, so come on. Oh, another strand of wire. See, sometimes they're braided. That's got a triple braid to it. See that? That's bear bright. Not around here, ain't. Because they call it horsehair. It's number 2 copper. It should be number 1. You're not going to give me bear bright for it, right? Oh, that came out of the vise itself. Can't have that. Hopefully I'm not in the way. It might have been easier to do if I did these right away while they were still soft. Come on. This one's going to fight me. Because they're cooling off. I don't have heat on in the garage now. See, it's already back down to 50 in here. Yeah. Yeah, the plastic got a lot thicker. Maybe I should just put these back in the water bucket. They can soften right up. What do you think? You're not going to answer me, are you? Kind of hard. You're making a video. Yeah, I know. See what happens when you get old like me. Start talking to yourself. So, now, I will weigh these once I'm done with them. But, I have a bucket that they go into. If I can get it out of here. I don't know if I can get it out of here. Too much crap in the way. And I wasn't going to turn that bucket in until it's full. See? With plug-ins. That's all that's in that bucket is plug-ins. I'm not even sure how much it weighs yet. 2 pounds for the steel bucket. Come here. Let's see if we can get a measurement off of you today. Turn you on. It is on. 0 pounders. 22 pounds, so 20 pounds of brass at $3.60 a pound. So now for you that like your kilograms, 10.5 kilograms, 10.05, not 10.5. So 22 pounds, so 22.2 pounds, or 22 pounds and 2 ounces. 10,050 grams, or 10 grams, kilograms. So, see. Anyways, 20 pounds, not bad. I will add that to it. Turn this back on. What are we on? We're on pounds. See what we got so far. Only somebody would invent a magnet for this. Ian's got a magnet, a brass magnet. I've seen him use it. He would loan it to me. So far, 1.4 pounds. How many kilograms? 650 grams. 0.65 kilograms. 1.4. So 1.25 pounds. There's about $4 there, $5. It adds up. I don't bring it in until that bucket's full. So what did I say? $3.60 a pound times 20. So what's 20 times 36? And 90. 102, right? 102. So $102. If I did that right. The old brain just don't work anymore. So anyways, plug soup. That's how we do it. Yes, sirree, Bob.